Tess Hackworthy joins us on Wisconsin.golf after a round of 270 here at Stevens Point Country Club. Not an easy day to play. Started out in rain, got a little wind. How did you deal with everything?
Yeah, I think just keeping a level head out there. I mean, everyone has to play in it, so you can't complain because you're definitely not the only one in those conditions. And then I thought the minute that if I had any negative energy towards the weather, then that would probably snowball into maybe some negative energy to my game. So I just tried to keep a positive attitude about it. It really wasn't so bad. I think we got really lucky because we had some dry times out there, which was really nice to kind of get a break. But even when the rain did fall, it wasn't, too torrential, so it was all right.
You played well in this event the last 3 years, obviously. It moves around every year. What about this course makes it feel as comfortable as the last three? What's different about Stevens Point?
I think what's different here is it's a little bit more open, and I know this course isn't used to that because of what happened with the trees a few years ago, but you can definitely let the ball get away from you here and find yourself with some really long approach shots if you don't hold your lines. So that's one thing that I try to focus on is definitely lines off the tee for sure, because if you can find those good angles, it's a huge advantage. What I really like and what's benefit towards my game, at least today, were the greens. The rain might have slowed them up a little bit, but I still thought they ran super smooth. I was here a few weeks ago and I was a little nervous about, it seemed like they took a little bit of a hit after the winter time, but a few weeks later and they're rolling super nice and the speeds were really good. So I enjoyed that.
How do you, college golfers sometimes have a difficult time because your last competitive, rounds are like late April, early May, and then nobody really kicks off the summer schedule till everybody's out of high school. How have you spent the last month and a half, and do you feel like your game is still, competitively sharp, even though there might have been a little bit of a break?
Yeah, so I mean, I still practice every day. I have a lot of practice partners, which is really nice to stay competitive with them as well. So just
who do you tee it up with?
Oh man, a bunch of members at Maple Bluff, I would say. Yeah.
Any favorites that would like to see their name in print?
They might want to stay incognito,
there
otherwise
we
might have to show the record. They might not appreciate that.
That's right.
But I mean, Jess isn't a member there anymore, so I can't have those competitive rounds with her. But and then my dad as well. On the weekends, we always have some good rounds going together, and so it's always playing for score, playing for competition. And then other than that, just a lot of shot making. I like to get out on the golf course and kind of create different scenarios just to stay sharp in those situations.
And in the last few years, you've used this as a big springboard because you've won it. What is the goal this summer, and are you looking to maybe use this to begin are there any other goals for this summer going into your final year of college?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I have a lot of summer goals, and then hoping that some of those will create some good momentum going into the fall season. But I have a good lineup this summer in terms of events, so I'm hoping to stay competitive on the leaderboard in all the events. Hoping to qualify for the USA Amateur, which would be really cool. But I would just say the summer is to stay competitive and to keep the game sharp. We have a really important season coming up in the fall and the spring for school, so I want to make sure I'm ready for that and ready to go for the team.
What were the highlights out there today?
My short game saved me a lot out there. I felt really comfortable with my wedges, and I was really strong off the tee, I think, which helped a lot on the par fives. I had some good angles coming into some of the greens if I could reach a few. But I would say my short game really kept me going out there.
And the goal for tomorrow? I mean, I'm told better weather, so that'll be nice.
That would be nice, definitely. I would just say keep the momentum going. I'm feeling really comfortable with my game. Standing over the golf ball, I feel really good. Tomorrow, it's just one shot at a time. That a lot of these holes, like I said, can get away from you, so just staying focused. Take it one shot at a time.
Cool. Thanks, Tess.
Sweet.